Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because, as you guys obviously know, we are all in lockdown at the moment, or quarantine. I'm not sure what you guys are calling it, but I know some countries have kind of been doing it for a little bit longer than the UK have. So whatever happens, I know by this point you guys are bored. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel like everyone's kind of joined me in my world for a little bit. You know, the whole staying inside, because obviously I'm ill a lot of the time anyway. A lot of the time I have long periods of time where I kind of just have to kill time and just wait to feel better. So this really isn't too unfamiliar. Obviously it's on a huge scale and it is affecting the whole world, and I can completely sympathize with people who aren't used to entertaining themselves and staying inside a lot of the time, because it can be really difficult and it can be really hard on your mental health. Like, I definitely struggled a lot at the beginning, and I know that a lot of people during this quarantine period are really struggling with their mental health. But basically in today's video I'm going to be showing you something that I love to do in my free time. Like, I definitely feel like I've got to the age where I'm far too old to be playing this game, but The Sims 4, can we talk about it? It is the most entertaining game like ever, and I would highly recommend you downloading it during this quarantine period because it keeps you entertained for hours. Like, you can lose like 5 or 6 hours just like that to it. So my favourite thing to do on The Sims 4 is build houses. Like, I'm not really that interested in the gameplay. Like, I do play it a little bit. So I went onto The Sims the other day and I thought to myself, I feel like building my dream house, like my dream house that I can see myself living in the future with my boyfriend. I'm gonna make it exactly how I'd make it if I was building a house right now. So as you can see, I'm literally building the house. Like, I'm just building the structure. I'm literally just trying to map out the outside. So I kind of had a bit of an idea in my head of the shape of the house. I knew that I wanted like this little bit here to overhang, and I knew that I wanted to build like the little beam to hold it up, and I also knew that I wanted this house to be fairly big. So I'm mapping out the upstairs as well, just to kind of get like the full picture of the house. I just want to make sure that I really like it from the outside, you know, and that I can see where it's going. So I'm just doing the whole outside, and then I'm going to move on to kind of like separating each bit and organising what rooms I want to be what. Okay, then as you can see, it's really dark at the moment, so I'm just sticking lights all over the downstairs of the house just to make sure that I can see what I'm doing. So I'm just literally doing that for every single room, and then I'm going to go ahead and carpet all of the rooms. So that's going to help me to not only get a bit of an idea of what colour scheme I'm going to want for each room, but it is also going to actually help me remember which room I actually wanted to be which. So I play around quite a lot with this bit, I'm not going to lie, but if you've ever played The Sims then you will know that probably spend a lot of time doing this. It's kind of like nothing looks as you expect it to look, so you kind of have to play around for a bit to find the shit that you really like. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then this little black bit in the middle is a little staircase, and then I'm just going upstairs as well and doing all the carpets upstairs. And then we're going to fuck around with some wallpaper. I'm literally just choosing which wallpaper I want for each room. So I was playing around with the kitchen for quite a bit, and then I thought, actually, I'm just going to knock this wall through because it was annoying me. I wanted a really big kitchen, and I was thinking there's not going to be enough room for a big island as well as all the space that I want in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm just going to knock that through, have it be a really big bougie kitchen. So the first room that I'm actually decorating is the kitchen. So we're chucking a fridge in there, we're getting some counters, getting a stove or a cooker, whatever you want to call it, cupboards. And then I'm going to set up this island right in the middle of the room. I wasn't really sure where I wanted to place this, but I eventually settled on it just being like a straight island. And then I'm just going to add some like decoration over to this wall and just make it look more like lived in and more like kitcheny. So I'm just decorating the kitchen with little bits. Like you can see, I've added that wine rack. I don't know why I've added that because I don't actually drink, so I don't know why in my future house I'd have a wine rack, but it looked good, so we're rolling with it. Adding some candles to the middle of the island just to make it look a little bit prettier. And then also these chairs, these fucking chairs, I want to buy them in real life. By the way guys, a lot of this is custom content, so like I am going to link everything that I can down below and give credit to the creators where I can. It's just that the majority of what I'm using is custom content, so it's going to be a ball ache. I'm already dreading it. So I'm honestly not going to talk you through every section of this because it will get boring. Like, admittedly, I find this so fun, but I have to accept that even though you guys are watching a Sims video, you might not be as interested as I am in each and every little decoration detail that I'm adding into this house. But I will show you in depth at the end. Like, I'm going to give you like a tour around the house, almost as if you're like walking around it. I'm such a loser. I can't believe I'm 22 years old. Like, I am actually meant to be an adult. Like, I could have babies at any point and this is my life, but it's okay, it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna speed through the rest of this. Obviously it is meant to be a speed build, but I've got a bit excited and started talking loads of shit through it. By the way, yes, that absolutely is a walk-in wardrobe and a walk-in makeup room off of my bedroom. Like, fuck you mean? Of course it is. Okay, so this is the finished house that I've built on The Sims. So obviously I did a bit to the outside. I just wanted to make it look prettier. I felt like it looked a bit plain, but I'm really rubbish at decorating the outside of houses, to be fair. Like, I feel like all I know is white. Like, I don't understand how to make them look appealing at all visually on the outside. So then if you go along, there's the garage, there's a car outside, there's a car in the garage as well. Got a little house number 6, got my Ring doorbell. Like, this shit is so cool. You can make it so realistic. So we've gone through the door now. This is the little hallway bit where you put your coats and shit. So there's a mirror, little pot for your keys. I just feel like it makes it seem a little bit more lived in. There's an iPhone on the side, a couple of plants in here, and then in the mirror you can see in the reflection that there's like some coat racks and some shoes. So yeah, just thought that made it look a little bit more real. And then if you go through these next double doors, you'll go into the living rooms. As you can see, you've got the staircase right ahead of you, and then you can go round. If you go along, you can see I've got like these little sideboards, little sofa. The sideboard's got a laptop on, some plants, some candles, you know, all of that regular stuff. And then in the corner there's like a little fireplace as well. And then if you turn around, the main bit of the living room is like behind you, so that's where like the TV is, the big sofa, coffee table, all of that. And there's a little Xbox under the TV as well. That clock up there is custom content as well. I'll link that below. And then I just put this shelf up for decoration because I just felt like the room was a little bit empty. By the way, here, look at this kid. Right, so in order to be able to do like this walk around the house thing, I had to put it in live mode. So because I built this house without creating like my character, because I thought I could do that as my next Sims video, I just had to move a random family. So I've got a fucking kid running around my house and it's really pissing me off, like filming this. Like, it was actually irritating the fuck out of me, like this just random kid in what I have now convinced myself is my house. I'm just thinking, fucking move, bruv. Like, I feel to kick the little shit. Just thinking, where's your mother? And then when you go into the kitchen, obviously you guys saw me build this in a bit more detail, so I'm not going to show you absolutely everything. Oh, there's the bitch's mum. There she is, helping herself to shit out my fridge. Here's a little close-up of like the clutter that I put there. I said that I was putting shelves up with like just some kitchen stuff. Oh, that little kid is pissing me off. And then when you go through here, it's just like a laundry room, so there's just like a washing machine, some shelves, an ironing board, you know. And then here you can see we're going through into my filming room. So you can see I've got some softbox lights there. I've got lights on the ceilings, like studio lights shining down on the sofa, where I guess is where I would be filming my videos. Makeup desk and a mirror, so I can do touch-ups for when I'm filming. And then round here there's just like video camera, microphone, monitor, all of that stuff that you'd expect to need while filming. And then if you leave this door, then you're back in the living room. And then if you turn around, there's a stairs. So I'm gonna go upstairs, show you upstairs. There's only 2 floors to this house. Now I'm upstairs. So I don't know if you can see, but this bit here, I don't know if you saw when I was building it, but I didn't really explain it properly, but I've done like a little bit where you can overlook. So it's kind of like an open plan thing. So you can kind of look over the balcony and look down into the living room. And then these ones over here are just spare rooms. So there's a double bed and a desk and a computer in that one and a wardrobe and whatever. And then in this one, there's just 2 single beds, clothes hanger and stuff. Like, it's just casual spare bedrooms. And then over here is the room that I've done, which would be my bedroom, mine and my boyfriend's bedroom. So, and you can see it's very white and grey, you know the vibes throughout the whole house by this point. And then there's like a clear glass door through to the baby room. Quick disclaimer, I am not anytime soon planning to have a child. I am just imagining that this is far in the future and I would at some point be considering children. 2 more glass doors, 1 to the wardrobe, 1 to the dressing room. Where should we go first? Let's do the dressing room. In here, I love this painting. It says wake up and make up. It's a really white room in here, but I've just got this like random pink pearly chair. That's very like Jade Pierce-esque, that chair. I'm pretty sure I saw that in Jade Pierce's house, but I've got like all this makeup. It's really weird how like real the makeup can get in The Sims. Like when you download custom content, like literally there's like a naked palette there. It's just weird how real it seems. And then into the wardrobe. Haven't filled this up very much, but I like this painting on the wall. It says I swear on my Chanel. Not that I have Chanel, but I do plan to have Chanel in the future. Actually, I've got some Chanel sunglasses, just not a bag. I swear on my Chanel sunglasses. And then we're back to the hallway. I think I'm about to go into that smoking room. This in here, by the way, is a smoking room. Of course, in my future house, I want a room in which I can smoke and chill and just relax. Okay, we'll show you the bathroom. So the bathroom's really grey again. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I like the bathroom, to be fair. There's a little wash basket, a toilet, a shower, a bath. There's some plants there just for decoration. And on the wall, I like that painting. It says get naked, straight to the point, simple. I've got blinds on the windows, obviously, because there's a bath right there. There's a sink, big mirror, the same as the one that I had in the dressing room, I'm pretty sure. And then that painting says wash your hands, you filthy animal, because now more than ever I feel like that is important to get across. And then you go outside onto the balcony, there's a little hot tub, just because I know that my boyfriend likes a hot tub. I know obviously I would never be in that, but that's what my thinking behind that was. And then there's just some seats there, you know, so I could like watch him. And then I'm just showing you from like this drone angle, it kind of looks like we're above the house. So just to give you a bit of an idea of how big the house is. I've got a lot of money to make if I ever want this house in real life, but that's a separate issue. So yeah, this is the finished house. Make sure that you're smashing a thumbs up if you want to see me do a create a sim video where I create myself in The Sims, and then I can move myself into this house. And I could maybe film a little bit of gameplay as well. I know this is just so random, I just thought The Sims is so necessary during this quarantine period because it is so time consuming. Your boredom just evaporates. I have been wanting to do a Sims video for a long time, but I thought that now was a better time than ever because I've seen that loads of people are actually downloading The Sims, and I'm pretty sure during this period EA have had some sales on as well on Origin where you buy The Sims, so I'll make sure that I'll put some links down below for you to find it easily. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video guys. I know it's a weird one, but I enjoyed filming it, I enjoyed building it, and I do this in my spare time anyway, so to make a video is nothing. Like, if you enjoyed this, then let me know. Make sure that you comment down below. As always angels, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.